Alright guys, so if you haven't seen my last video, which you should have because it was fucking great, and we actually discussed something about Duel Masters, which you can see behind there. Duel Masters failed in the West. For just a brief recap, they failed in the West. There's still a thing in Japan, but they tried to rebrand it here. They decided Duel Masters was a failed name here, and instead of trying to revive the franchise, they made this. Kaijudo. Which is just... what? It's Kaijudo Rise of the Duel Masters. Aside from that, they tried to separate itself entirely from Duel Masters. It didn't have the same traction that Duel Masters did, and it died off quickly. I think they only ever had 1 or 2 sets. But we have a pack, 4 more packs. What else is in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more packs. We have what I believe are 2 pre-made decks. That's my guess as to what these things are. I don't know. This is how they were shipped to me. For some reason, the seller just threw this in there, so there's actually a preview as to what the cards actually look like, if my camera decides it wants to show you. And then I have an actual pre-made deck with promo cards, the same one again. And then I have another pre-made deck, another one, and another one. So I have 3 of that one. Don't ask why I got these specifically. It all came from the same person. But all of these do have packs in them as well. So we're going to go through these and see what Duel Masters turned into, what they were trying to make it become, and maybe try to gauge why it failed, aside from the fact that they're trying to introduce a new franchise, which just isn't the smartest thing to do in the very competitive market of card games marketed towards kids. Like, trying to introduce it as a new thing, you were fighting an uphill battle there. But we're going to start off with these packs and try and gauge what it's like. So a lot of these are first edition. This is actually a first edition one here. But we do have some non-first, like those 2. We have 3 first edition, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 of these are actually first edition. So that's actually good to know. Anyways, I guess we'll start off with one of the first editions. And I do have some Duel Masters cards with me from the last video, so we can try and compare, you know, what they were trying to do. Oh, so they actually had unlock an awesome creature for battling online. They had an online card game, so it was like the Pokemon one. Why does that look like a creature from Littlest Pet Shop, or Neopet, sorry. So we have Ice Blade. Now, that actually has a star on it, so I'm assuming, nope, because that would be 2 rares in a row, that'd be weird. Blinder Beetle, Dracoth Weaponsmith, Sprout, Frungrill Manta. Okay, so 2 stars. So I'm guessing 1 star is common. These are probably uncommons then. Super Brazuco wait a minute. No. No, hold on. These are Duel Masters cards. Okay. I went ahead and grabbed the ones that we're looking at here. So this is Kaijudo, right? Right here, Super Bazooka Volcadon. This is Duel Masters. Super Explosive Volcadon. The stats are different, 2000 plus to 1000 plus. They both power attacker to powerful attack, but the stats are actually the same, plus 4000. The text at the bottom is different, but it's called a Drakon, and that's called a Draconoid. They made official bootleg Duel Masters cards. That's all these are. They're official bootlegs. Look here. So again, Kaijudo and Duel Masters, right? Writhing Bone Ghoul, Living Dead Zombie, exact same artwork, repurposed for a new card game. Again, these are cut in half, so I'm guessing all of the health points are cut in half in Kaijudo. Oh man, I'm not going to enjoy this, but I might enjoy seeing some of the art at least, because, you know, nostalgia. I will say, these feel really like waxy and smooth, while the Duel Masters cards felt matte. I prefer the matte feel personally. I've always liked the more matte feel. These do slide together a bit better though, so depending on your opinion, you might like the matte more, you might like the slidey more, but whatever. Alright, let's open up a regular pack, non-first edition, and see what we get. So there's the same card. I'm not going to show you guys the code cards. That series is most definitely dead online. Morrow Ooze, again, Duel Masters card. Memory Swarm, Duel Masters card. Man, these are literally, not all of them. I think I've seen a few that I don't recognize, but of course I don't have any Duel Masters cards because they're expensive as fuck, as I explained in the last video. Seriously, go back and watch that before you watch this. You won't hear me complaining a lot in that video. Let's do a first edition. But, like, I don't know, man. That's kind of upsetting. Like, yeah, I get it. It's the same company. It's the same franchise, essentially. But why? Like, they couldn't even make... Imagine somebody who writes a book, right? They write a book, but the book, like, they write 3 books, and then, like, the 4th one, people stop caring. The 5th book comes out, and it doesn't sell at all, right? It's failing. It's not worth the time to write the books anymore. So the same author changes his name and writes a new series, but reuses all of the same characters. Maybe changes up like a letter or 2 in their names to make it more unique. But the story follows the same plot, just slightly changed up. Like, would you bother reading that book? I wouldn't. Alright, anyways, these are actually really stuck together right here. Oh, no. Oh, no. What happened here? Oh, those are really stuck. Those 2 are stuck a little bit as well. Oh, God. Okay. Let's pretend that didn't happen. There's Sniper Mosquito, Venom Worm, Storm Spark Blast. Okay, we actually have a foil there. Seer Serpent. Very weird looking. Karate Carrot. I have a feeling this is a new card of Kaijudo. And Rupture Spider, which we've seen, they weren't called Rupture Spiders, I don't believe, but there's like Bone Spider or something on the other. Alright, so you get starting to get the gist of this. We're going to tear open one of these Sonic Blast pre-made decks. And, I don't know, maybe see if we see more of the same cards from Duel Masters. If I can open this thing. I hate how these cardboard things usually open. But man, like, I'm so sad Duel Masters is dead here in the US. Like, I really wish it was still going. Alright, let's take that out and grab these. I like how their logo fell out. Kaijudo, if it'll focus. Kaijudo, Rise of the Duel Masters. Anyway, these are the promo cards that were in there. That one's not even a foil, and it's kind of beat up, but that does look really cool. I'll give them that. Dark Scaredorable and Midnight Crawler. That looks pretty cool as well. This one is just really neat. Then, based on that, it looks like I was correct. These are pre-made decks that we have sitting here, but these 2 are different than this one, so we might have those to go through as well. And then, of course, they do come with a pack, non-first edition pack, but still a pack. And these are not going to be easy to open. I'm going to need to get my knife. Alright, I'm going to have to use my crappy knife. Because I've been too lazy to get, like, one of my good knives in here. You know, as a really little kid, I actually, like, collected knives. It was, like, a weird thing. I'm definitely not into that anymore. Like, yeah, weaponry and knives, like, I love blades and all that kind of stuff still. I still think it's really unique, like, fighting style and, like, medieval ages and shit. But, I don't know, collecting blades is just kind of whatever. Most of it's just crap anyways. So, what do we have here? So this is just like a how to play, which it probably just follows. Oh, that's all the starter decks. I'm assuming, yeah. But it probably just follows the Duel Master rules. Maybe like a little twist. Yeah, it's even the exact same like playmat design where you have like a single playmat for like one side. That's like, you know, very thin. Again, the same as Duel Masters. But let's see what cards we actually have in the pre-made deck, shall we? Aqua Commando, Aqua Commando, Aqua Cinchial, Aqua Cinchial, Aqua Cinchial, Aqua Soldier, Buoyant Blowfish, Finbar, Council of Logos, sorry, Hydro Spy, Ice Blade, Ice Launcher, what? Okay, Reef Prince, Glue Urgle. Aqua Chaser. Like, the artwork on the... I'm not saying the artwork is bad. There's a furry. I'm not saying the artwork is bad. And I'm not saying that the cards are bad necessarily. I don't know what the card game is like. But it is just rebranded Duel Masters, reusing their beautiful artwork. And obviously, it's still made by Wizards of the Coast, so the artwork is still going to be good. Like, I'm not saying anything negative about that. What I'm saying is, I'm just sad. That's it. I'm just sad. Like, they're repurposing, you know, Duel Masters into this new franchise. Like, they're just picking parts out and reusing it, even though in Japan the franchise was still alive and well. So it still is today, if I am correct on that. But let's go ahead and look at these. So focus. This is the deck that came with it. Pyro Trooper, that's the same one we've seen before. Like, a lot... Oh, that's just freaky. Reef Eye. But, like, these are basically just Duel Masters repurposed. I mean, that is what it is. There's Volkadon again. So, even though they come with packs, I'm not going to open these two. I figured I might as well leave them sealed, because we've already seen what all is in the pre-made deck. We already have the promo cards. The only thing that's in there is the pack, and we have plenty of packs to go through even without these. So these are going to remain sealed and just a part of my collection. If they even really have a whole lot of value to them. I don't know if they really do. I got all these are pretty cheap. Let's go ahead and finish off all of the non-first edition packs, why don't we? Just to go ahead and finish these off. And, okay, design choice I'm going to point out on the next pack that I don't agree with, but Ambush Scorpion. I gotta say, though, the artwork is fantastic. It is, even the cards that I don't recognize from Duel Masters, like, they're fantastic. The artwork is still amazing. It definitely holds up to that standard, unless every one of these is from Duel Masters and there's nothing unique. If that was the case, then I don't know, but they don't look bad. So anyways, if you look here on the pack, you see that little split there? They all have that. So, when you go to open the pack, and I get what they're trying to do, they're trying to make it easier, but it's not easier. When you go to open the pack, it hits that split and just tears off, and then it splits like that. Sometimes it splits like down the side. It makes these more of a mess to open. I don't know if Wizards has done that with any of their other packs before. I get what they're going for, it just doesn't work, unless I'm just doing it wrong. Logos Scan, Comet Missile, Converging Fire, Rumbling Pterosaur, Quakes of the Unclean, Red Eye Scorpion, Dark Return, Power Surge, Drifting Toadstool, and a code card. So, if I'm reading into these correctly and getting my order correct, these seem to follow the Pokemon rule. Get rid of the code card, then 1, 2, 3 to the front. That should be our 3-star there. So, oh, and there's a 4-star. Maruna Gatlin Dragon. Okay, well, there's a foil. But then we should have our uncommon, Snap Tongue Lizard, Fin Bar, and Aurora. Okay, that's actually a common. So did that foil take the place of an uncommon? Oh, Steam Star Grappling, Skeeter Swarmer, Ice Blade Jade, whatever, and then there's the rare. Okay, so you can't do the card trick with these, because while it does end with the rare at the back, if you move the uncommon to the front, you're going to expose the foil, which kind of ruins it. So we have more of those to go through. More of the first editions. Not the other ones are out of the way, though. We're going to go ahead and go through this pre-made deck. Okay, so this one, there is our promo card from the very front of the box. Focus on it. Wrist Rockets Tarasan. Grand Gear Tower Keeper, and for the non-foil, but still special, I assume, Rambling Pterosaur. Alright. But yeah, guys, let me know if you, like, grew up with this, if you know, you had Kaijudo cards as a kid, or maybe, well, I'm pretty sure there was a show. I didn't read a whole lot into it, if I'm being honest with you. I just looked at, like, the Duel Masters thing turning into this, and whatever. But let me know, like, do you have good memories of this? Did you play as a kid and hate it or like it? Let me know down below. I am genuinely curious, because again, I'm not trying to say this card game is bad. I don't know if it is, and I don't mean to diminish anybody else that does enjoy this. Like, if you enjoyed this as a kid, good. I mean, I enjoy Duel Masters. This is basically the same thing. So again, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying I don't care for the fact that it's basically just, you know, Duel Masters being repurposed. But again, I'm not saying you guys shouldn't enjoy it by any means. So let's go ahead and go through this pre-made deck. Argus, Vigilant Seer, Halon, Jade Monitor, which those were called like a tree in the other one. Keeper of Clouds, Stormstark Blast, Sunstock Seed. So this is a very light themed deck. It appears to be Bolshak Dragon. Let's see here. Weaponsmith, that looks really neat. Reminds me of Lizard Man from Soul Calibur. If you guys want to see my Soul Calibur video, go watch that. Metasaur, Rockbite, Stone Soar, Volcandon, Vorg, Brave Giant, Karate Carrot, my favorite. A few Karate Carrots. Oh, I threw something. It was a Power Surge. You've seen that 100 times. Focus again. We have Razorhide, Return to the Soil, Rumbling Pterosaur, Spider Claw Wasp, and a code card. Now, of course, I do have another one of those, but we've already seen the promos, we've already seen the deck. The only thing that matters is the pack. We're not going to bother with it. I'm going to go ahead and just call that part of my collection. And it does, of course, come with a pack. This one is a non-first edition, like the other. I didn't expect these to be first edition. But we have the ever-disturbing Reef Eye off the front. Predict. Margus the Magnetizer, Aqua Soldier, Draxar the Soul Crusher, I like him. Blaze Belcher. For our rare, we have Terror Pit. I also remember that from Duel Masters. I believe it had the same name. Uncommons, Wraithing Bone Ghoul, Dream Pirate, and our code card. Alright, so all that's left are all these first editions. 6 of the first editions are left, which means we have already opened 3 of these earlier in the video. Whoop-de-doo. Alright, so we have Spectre Claw. It is just death, and I gotta say, I like it. Aqua Soldier, Forest Hornet, Blinder Beetle, Sun Shock, Ghost Spy. I like that as well. Always like the dark cards in Duel Masters. Regroup, Aqua Commando, and Bolt Tail Dragon. So, again, like, I didn't buy these cards just to shit on them. Like, I was genuinely curious what these were like, because I never heard of them. I never heard of these things until I was searching for Duel Masters cards. And I even watched like a thing on like what happened to Duel Masters, you know, why it went away. And that's how I discovered these, because they talked about this as well. So Sunstock Seed, Brain Squirmer, Comet Missile, Furrow-gill Manta. Okay. Sprout, Spectre Claw, Acid Tongue Chimera, Karate Carrot, and Gagabadan. Yeah, guys, I really do want to know if, like, even if you didn't play this, like, if you knew somebody who did, just, like, hear from them, because, like, I don't know anybody who played this or knew about it, so I am curious, you know, what kind of memories do people actually have about this? Logoscan, Luminar, Iceblade, Rumbling Pterosaur, Chief Mini Tribes. I don't think it's going to be a part of multiple tribes there, buddy. Regroup, Black Feather, Shadow Abyss, and we have a foil 4-star Grand Gear Tower Keeper. Well, that's pretty neat. 3 packs to go. What one will you contain? Do you have a holo? I don't think so. Okay, Sunstock Seed, Aqua Soldier, Forest Hornet, Blinder Beetle, Comet Missile, Little Hissy. I like Little Hissy. He is so much cooler than the carrot. Oh, I love this little dude. If this is new, if this is from Kaijudo and not from Duel Masters, you have officially won me over. Brave Giant with 2 faces, Keeper of Clouds, and Reef Prince, Gloogle. God, that little fucker. I like that thing. Alright. It makes me think of, like, some of the dumb Yu-Gi-Oh cards, like Karibo, like the small cute things. Not dumb, but you know what I mean. Just, like, weird to think of them fighting with, you know, dragons. Skeeter Swarmer, Draglide the Swiftest, Ice Blade, Blinder Beetle, Comet Missile, Om Nom Nom, Ghost Spy, Root Trap. We have another foil, Potato Gun, Glue Urgle. Or is he firing potato guns? They look like they're shooting like lasers almost, but there are projectiles in the lasers. Maybe they are potatoes. If so, then I like that as well. Last pack. What do you have in store for me, Kaijudo? Is it something good? I don't think so. Look at me rhyming things. Okay. Oh, shit. Well, there's something there. I mean, you guys probably already took a good glimpse at that, unless my camera wasn't focusing on it. Aqua Soldier, Sunstock, Sea, Draglide the Swiftest, Sunshock, Forest Hornet, Acid Tongue Chimera, Nom Nom, King Bullfant, and the Thing. Wow. That is really cool looking. Alcadus Winged Justice. That is fucking cool. But it's also not new to that series. As you can see here on this deck box thing we got from the previous video, there is the same creature. So it's not unique to Kaijudo, but it is a really stellar looking card. You gotta admit to that. Oh, I did completely forget. We have these two pre-made decks to go through. I forgot about these. So might as well dig into these as well. I know I'm like cutting up that little thing at the back, but like these packs were sealed so tight, man. Actually, my camera's about to turn off automatically. It does it after 20 minutes because it's fucking stupid. It doesn't even turn off, it just stops recording. So I'm gonna pause for a split second here. Alright guys, pre-made deck time. Oh no, am I recording? Okay, you know what, it should be fine. It's just not gonna focus the best. Draglide the Swiftest, Dracon Weaponsmith, Gatlin Sky Terror, Little Hissy, hell yes, Nom Nom. Tornado Flame, Blaze Belcher, Overcharge, Pyro Trooper, Rock Bite, Salmon Troop. I can't like do a pattern with these with my voice because some of the names are just out there. Brave Giant, Chief Mini Tribes, Forest Hornet, Karate Carrot, Razor Hide, Root Trap, Rumbling Pterosaur, Sprout, Scorpion, Tribe, Essence Elf, that thing's kind of neat, and Return to the Soil. I thought that was the last one, but technically I was still correct, wasn't I? And the last pre-made deck, as well as the last part of this video. That first card is damaged. Great. Oh, and it is Suffocate. Look at me rhyming. Cave Gulper. Enarchinar of Cobweb Cavern, Shimmerwing, Ring Cloud Kraken. Oh, a few of those. Lars Virtuous Imager, more Lars, Halo Hawk, Containment Field, sorry. Citadel Stewards, Belqua the Ascender. These are actually multi-types. I think this is the first multi-types we've seen out of Kaijudo so far. Zolta the Mercenary, Lost Patrol. I mean, there's a lot of these multi-types. There we go. Tigriff, Maddening Whispers. Like, yeah, these cards are neat. Like, I don't know. I feel like Dagger Doll. I feel like these are just, like, off-brand, like, official off-brand Duel Masters. Like, and that's how I think it's always going to feel to me personally. I'm sure it would have been different if I would have been at the age range when this released, and would have, you know, played it myself. I might have viewed these in a very different light. But in the end, I don't see myself buying any more of these anytime soon. I think I'd rather save up the money that I would spend on these and pick up some motherfucking Duel Masters. But let's go ahead and look at our little recap for the, you know, best cards of the day. So there's our little Potato Gun Gurgle, Grand Gior Tower Keeper, Morna Gatlin Dragon, Grand Gear Tower Key. We got two of that one. Wrist Rockets. Look at that boy. Dark Sandorable, Midnight Crawler, Seer Serpent, and of course, my favorite one that we pulled. Maybe it actually has some value, I don't know. But guys, if you still enjoyed the video despite all of the bitching that I did, feel free to like the video, subscribe down below, check out the main channel, all the other plugs that I usually do. Just look in the description, I got links there. But yeah, if you liked it, then just stick around. We got some more interesting things coming, and if you haven't seen it yet, check out the Duel Masters video. If you liked Kaijudo, then surely you'll like Duel Masters as well. And hopefully I'll see y'all next time. Bye.